Fala rapaziada, beleza? Tudo certo com vocês? Quem fala com vocês é o ganhará. Sim, eu voltei aqui pro Horizon. Voltei, galera, para fazer o esquenta aí do Horizon 2, beleza? Galera, eu tô aqui fazendo a DLC do Frozen Wilds, beleza? Então, ó, a gente tem que fazer essa paradinha aqui, ó. Eu já fiz. Investigue a fonte da fumaça. Então vamos fazer essa parada aqui, beleza? Ali tá a missão final, ó. Porque a missãozinha final lá do jogo normal, beleza? E aqui a gente vai fazer a missão do Frozen Wilds. Então vamos chegar lá e ver qual é que é. Vamos ver, galera. Tá lindo esse jogo. Meu Deus do céu. Nem imagina o próximo.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Berggren, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Olha o vulcão ali atrás, hein? Mano, que lindo, velho. Caralho. Eita, gostei, hein? Apareceu algum diabo ruim aí. Tá tremendo.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for, falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Oratok!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Os Banuk.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Silence.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not
Interessante,
sure
hein?
what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave.
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Não, vamos procurar Áudio.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Aratak.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a wearing chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
O que é Werak?
What are these Wericks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Man, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Wericks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Wericks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Tá bem.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
Aí, sobre você.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this still-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
Nós?
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant. Pardon. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Beleza, então vou perguntar pelo Daemon.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested.
Também.
Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Aurea or Thunderstrom.
Beleza.
Worth a shot?
Bom, então a gente tem a missãozinha já ali. Deixa eu dar uma... Ó, tem um verdinho ali. Eu não lembro o que é esse verde aqui. Deixa eu abrir aqui. Eu nunca lembro o que é esse verdinho. Esse verdinho é uma missão... Tá, uma nova missão. Nova missão. Tem um bicho diferente, alguns bichos diferentes por aqui, tá. A gente precisa até lá na casa do chapéu. Procurar a Natuk. A gente tem uma outra missão secundária que falar com o Arutak aqui. Então, vamos falar lá com o Arutak. Tem algum item por aqui? Lembrando que precisa pegar itens. Vocês viram que minha roupa tá toda... Né, como? Minha roupa tá bolada aqui, galera. É a roupa que eu terminei o jogo. Tô louco. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Tem algum item aqui atrás, não tem não? Não tem nada. Bom, vamos lá, não tem itens aqui. Vamos falar lá com o Aratak. Tá, aqui. Ó. E aí, meu amigo?
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good.
Ô, meu amigo. Olha eu aqui.
Outlander. I suppose you wish to speak.
Sim. Aurea.
Aurea knows about this daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
Ixi, Maria. E o Daemon?
This daemon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
E o seu Erak?
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, he rallied most of our hunters from across Banuk to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
E o Liminar de Oud.
There are other Warracks in Song's Edge too?
Yes, the village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Beleza, então vamos perguntar da expedição.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Bem legal, beleza.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Nossa, velho.
Right.
Então já falamos com o Aratuca aqui. Bom, galera, vamos lá, né? Eu espero enfrentar alguém aqui.
About that free advice, Bergrand.
For you, I'll give it twice. But next time, I'll start charging.
See you around, Bergrand.
Hope so. I like returning customers.
Tá, então tem que voltar depois pra pegar alguma informação, né? Tá, aqui eu preciso lembrar os... Tá. Os comandos, né?
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Maria. To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Newcomers often remark upon the tall neck trapped at the frost figures, but it's been there as long as I've been alive.
Tá bom.
What business do you have here, girl?
Olha, filho, eu tô ajudar vocês aqui, meu rapaz. Tem uma parada ali? Não, tem nada aqui, tá. Tem uma missão ali. Deixa eu ver o que temos aqui. Tem alguma fogueira aqui?
Outlander, wait a moment.
Galera, eu não vou ficar fazendo muita missão. Porque senão não vai dar tempo de eu finalizar isso daqui até o jogo começar, tá? Eu acho que não vai dar tempo. Aí se não der tempo, qualquer coisa eu tento jogar ao mesmo tempo, beleza? Com o casco.
Should have brought a cart.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Ó, ready?
Keep them together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray.
All right, I'll keep watching.
Vou pegar os itens. Eu não lembro mais o que é o que aqui. Vai, vamos pegando.
Cold. Very cold. I
Exatamente.
get it.
Ih, já tô cheio. Tá. Deixa eu... como é que eu faço mais as paradas aqui? Aqui. Agora liberou. Deixa eu pegar umas madeirinhas aqui. Beleza. Vamos pela estradinha, né? Caraca, tá muito bonito esse jogo, meu Deus. Tão lindo quanto eu lembrava, cara. Logo vai aparecer algum diabo ruim aqui, né? Não. Uma fogueira? Cadê? Tá aqui do lado esquerdo. Então vamos lá na fogueira então, pera aí. Fogueira, galera, é sempre bom pra gente, né? Tem um lugarzinho a mais pra gente salvar. Pera aqui. Cadê essa fogueira? Nossa, pra trás. Aqui. Cadê? Para trás aqui. Não entendi. Aqui. Ah, esqueço que tem um mapinha ali, né? Ah, tá, a fogueira tá aqui, ó. Beleza. Tá, eu preciso de vida ali, né? Como é que eu uso vida? Agora eu não lembrei mais o que é vida, galera. É o verde, né, que eu tenho que usar. Cadê o verde? Não. Tem nada a ver. Não. Ah, tá vendo? Eu sei lá, galera. Bom, eu não lembro. Tem itens aqui, não? Deixa eu ver onde a gente tem que ir. A direitinha ali, tá.
Tarja been here working since the spire cast a shadow on the mesa. The Oseram that tried to kill our soldier?
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Eita, záguia! Mano, esses bichos são capeta. Não é pra eles não verem a gente aqui, senão... Ah, tá. A vida ali adiciona com os bagulho aqui. Aqui é o quadrado aqui abaixo, beleza.
Saving these for the trail.
Vamos lá. Vou tentar fazer isso mais rápido que eu consigo, tá? Vocês estão ligados, mas vocês estão ligados.
That must be Banuk looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal.
É, o que é aquilo ali? Precisa ali investigar? Nossa, meu amigo. Torre de controle. Ah, ó, esse é o cara que eu preciso falar, vamos lá.
Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread.
Onde que é
She
isso?
seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
How about the daemon?
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Ah, é, meu filho.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Cusão, velho.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Beleza, então a gente precisa destruir a torre aqui. Eita, tem um bicho ali, ó. Ai, eu tô usando o bagulho errado, pera aí. Ai! Ele recupera a vida. Tá, beleza. Então eu tenho que ir pra lá. Peraí. Ai! Tô vendo nada. Ai! Caraca, como é que eu... Eita, eu fico zoado. Peraí. Ei! Morri. Nossa! Eu morri! Como é que eu mato essa porra? Tá,
Interesting. Maybe I could override it.
Calma. Tá, isso aqui não funciona. Vou esperar um pouquinho e vou ver. Foi.
They're scanning for me.
Calma. Elimine as máquinas. Beleza. Tá, primeiro eu precisava atirar naquela parada. Fraqueza. Tá. Beleza.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Eita ferro!
can
foi.
stop tensing up.
Beleza. Bom, galera, vamos só tentar finalizar o outro aqui. Pega tudo aí. A gente até pode escanear, né, o bagulho. Tá, resistência. Fraqueza. Ai! 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 Aí eu tô esquecendo de usar o bagulho. Foi. Beleza. Eita.
Handy.
Ai! Foi.
So the tower helps nearby machines,
Beleza.
but it can be destroyed.
Bom, vamos lá. Essa minha armadura, galera, tem uma bagulho que recarrega. Aquela barra azul escura ali. Em cima do verde. E aí, meu amigo? Derrubamos essa bodega aí agora. Olha a tua. Vamos ver.
Now we know how to deal with the machines in the towers. The daemon's next.
Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that.
É lógico.
She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine, a great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
Brilho azul?
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Ah, bom.
Were you with Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
Beleza, então bora lá. Caminho de xamã.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Beleza, galera. Bom.
Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Bom, aqui tem os bagulho das galinhas. Tem uma fogueira ali perto. Bom, galera, vamos fazer o seguinte. Eu vou finalizar o vídeo por aqui. Ou eu vou até a fogueira, galera. Pera aí. A gente caça animais? Eu não lembro. Deixa eu botar aqui na fogueira, galera. Rapidinho. Tá no caminho aqui mesmo. Susto. Não susto, galera. Ah, mas aqui eu vou voltar lá pro acampamento. Ah, não. O acampamento é lá pra trás, né? Tá. Então, vamos reto ali. Tem uns lobos ali, ó. Que legal. Eu não lembro, galera, se a gente caça bichos aqui. Vocês lembram? Tem a fogueira ali, ó. Então, vamos lá. Vamos ali na fogueira. E a gente já finaliza o vídeo. Tá aqui, galera. Então é isso, gente. Eu volto com vocês no próximo vídeo pra gente continuar o nosso caminho do xamã, beleza? Então vou ficando por aqui, gente. Valeu, um beijo. Deixa o like se você curtiu o vídeo. E é isso aí, preparativos para o Horizon Forbidden West, beleza?